in what was seemingly a big question mark hanging over Sony's latest addition to the PS4 generation, the PlayStation 4 Pro, mainly because of Sony's limited ability to message the benefit of 4K gaming on standard definition streams such as YouTube. Well, it would seem things are starting to change as PlayStation gamers have a viable reason to upgrade to the new hardware. PS4 Pro support is gathering pace and fast. Surprisingly, PS4 Pro is getting more native 4K games than we first thought, and they're not just indie titles either. We'll be back after this. What is up, Twitter thugs, social media reprobates and gamers in general? I'm Fox, you're watching PlayStation News Now, your source of news, rumour, video game discussion, and of course our weekly The Gamer Couch podcast, which airs later today at 9 PM UK and for viewers in the US, 4 PM East and 1 PM West. Don't forget you can keep up to date by following the PS News Now channel on Twitter via PS News Now, which can be seen in the bottom right of your screen. It is Thursday, October 6th. In today's news, the on Is It Off PS4 mod support saga finally came to an end yesterday, when Pete Hines over at Bethesda set the internet on fire when he confirmed the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition will sport full-fat native 4K visuals, while Fallout 4 will receive PS4 Pro graphical upgrades. But it doesn't end there. Sony and Bethesda have finally come to an agreement, and both Skyrim Special Edition and Fallout 4 will feature mod support after all, which is fantastic news. Bethesda's Pete Hines took to Twitter yesterday, as I mentioned, where he confirmed PS4 mod support. Here's a quote. "A big thanks to the folks at PlayStation who worked with us to get PS4 mod support out for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. It doesn't happen without them." End of quote. Now, there is a slight caveat here, in that external support is as of yet unsupported on Sony platforms due to some concern over quality assurance, PlayStation Network security and exploit issues. However, all in-game assets can be fully modded, which is a great start. Now, with more and more PS4 Pro games getting 4K native support, and they're managing to do it all within the confines of just 4.2 T-flops of power, this has to make you wonder just how they're managing to pull this feat off. Could it be the so far undisclosed future technology included in the PS4 Pro's GPU, which is heavily rumoured to feature AMD Vegas tech as well as Polaris? AMD Vegas, in conjunction with Polaris, would allow for the GPU to take on a lot of the CPU workload, freeing up much needed CPU resources needed for physics, realistic cloth simulation, as just a couple of examples, and of course more stable and higher frame rates. We'll be delving deeper into Sony's secret sauce as and when the information becomes available. In other news, Hayden Blackman, studio head and creative director at Hangar 13, the studio behind Mafia 3, has confirmed that the game will be supporting PS4 Pro. Sony's beefed up iterative PS4 will be hitting shelves early next month, and Mafia 3 will take full advantage of that extra power. Here's a quote. "I'm always excited about new technology because it means we can push our art even further. For the PS4 Pro specifically, we'll be adding graphics upgrades." End of quote. Mafia 3 is a seemingly deep as the Pacific Ocean kind of game, particularly in the way it handles racism, social economics, the Vietnam War, organized crime, and the 60s era in general. I simply cannot wait to get my hands on the title when it releases tomorrow. And moving on, Sony releases its affordable VR unit this month, and the reviews are out there and are largely positive. So when research firm SUPERDATA rolled out its official sales forecast for PlayStation VR and its chief competitors HTC Vive and Oculus Rift, it came as no surprise the firm expects the PSVR unit to hit big. SUPERDATA are predicting Sony's new platform will outpace all other VR headsets, selling upwards of 2.6 million units within just 2.5 months. SUPERDATA has backed up its report by pointing out the fact that Sony's PS4 install base is around 45 million, meaning around 6% of console owners will likely take the leap to PSVR by the end of 2016. The research firm also has HTC Vive and Oculus at 420,108 and 355,088 units respectively over the same period. Additionally, another firm named Juniper Research has made claims that the VR uptake will grow to more than 50 billion by the year 2021. Here's a quote. This rapid growth will arise from a widespread adoption of VR by smartphone users and the high unit prices commanded by headsets for PCs and consoles. The market will be triggered by the launch of PSVR this October and Microsoft's Project Scorpio in 2017, offering compatibility with the Oculus Rift. We expect 2017 to be the biggest year for console-based VR revenue growth, as there are several units coming into the market which are not feeling the impact of price competition. This means we will see a rise in average selling price across both 2017 and 2018 as the newer models come into the market and only adjust to each other's presence over the course of a year or two, insulated to a degree by ecosystem lock-in. End of quote. PlayStation VR will launch worldwide on October 13. So with PlayStation VR, PS4 Pro, 4K and HDR proliferation, and a slew of incredible holiday 2016 games releasing, and this is really a simple matter of perception here, but from where I'm sitting, 2016 really could end up being one of the best years in gaming for over a decade. And that brings us to the end of another video. If you enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit the like button. Thanks to all those who kindly share our videos, helping us to reach more PlayStation fans and gamers in general. And of course, subscribe for more news, rumour, and always video game discussion. Until next time, play games, not corporations. Thanks for watching, everybody.